I found my way in a small town in the south. He walked along the mountain, punch on the corner, holding a dirty and smelly trouble. Gobble. I walked over slowly, squat down beside him. The root raised its face vigilantly. The broken toilet in his hand is hidden behind his back. Brother's pet nourishing. I made a friendly smile, staring at his white tape measure table. Why is it like a wild dog? Lujin looked at me with a beautiful smile, so positive. I took the opportunity to take the steamed bread from his hand. Just throw it away. Can a fool bring something or eat it? The root is smooth. Look at your empty hands. Look at the bread again, and then look at the steamed bread that landed in the distance, getting ready to bare teeth. I took out a white and fat steamed bun. Gagged him. I watched the root all morning. He went through 6 trash cans in one morning. After a day of water, had to drinks with a gang. I specially sent someone to buy it, and you all left very well. The root was closed in an instant. Holding the steamed buns and devoting myself to gnawing, I took the opportunity to take people away. Walk from the trash to the hotel. 20 minutes by car. The root ate 7 steamed buns. Every time I eat, they all looked at me with his dog eyes open. It seems that it can come out at any time, not humiliate him. The root really looks like a stray dog. I took out a steamed bun for a change of heart, waving in front of his eyes. Do you want to eat? The root stares at the steamed bread in my hand and swallows saliva. The eyes are lit up, and there is a tail designated to be wagged. I smiled. Bad-hearted. Call brother, and I will give it to you. Take a look at the root. I'm looking at the steamed buns again. Adam's apple rolling, green eyes. The mouth moved twice. I can't make a sound in a hurry. I guide patiently. Little brother, the root is urgent. A loud sound came from the throat. It's a dog. I didn't wait for me to be stunned. The root rushed up and stole the warmth from my hand. Put the whole furnace in your mouth. Then quickly get to the other side of the car, guaranteed to be the furthest away from me, staring at me vigilantly. He was struggling to chew the food in his mouth. I looked at him. He was 1.9 meters tall, but trying to curl up the whole look. A little speechless and a little sad. What kind of life did this guy have? I finally feel a little pity. Looking at the root, I choked, reaching out to be smooth for him. No one steals from you. Eat slowly, but the root is instantly more fierce. Staring at my hand, there is almost a slight sadness in the throat, as if I were reaching out again. He can bite off my finger. And 8 steamed buns, white flavor, so protective, not so good. Pull back your fingertips and point your knees. Lowering eyes and chuckling is a bit addictive. Wash it up and train it well. I'm bathing my brother. Isn't it for my brother's brother to wash? Book pickup. I managed to get the root back to the hotel. But how to wash it is also a problem. The smell on the root is not good. Still refuses to take a shower. After arriving at the hotel, hidden in the corner of the sofa, staring at me vigilantly, keep a safe distance from me. I tried my best to persuade people to go to the bathroom. Can't catch up. After 2 hours of wits and bravery with the root, I saw the candy on the nightstand. Took one. Pull away and quickly jam into the root. The puppy calmed down before he could bare his teeth. Stunned for half a minute. Bow your head and spit the sugar from your mouth into your palm. The iron door that sticks out its tongue carefully. Eyes light up. Have a strong mouth. Although I'm not a neat freak, I can't stand him not forcing. I closed my eyes. What to meditate on him? He doesn't know anything. Take your time. I can't despise him for convincing myself before opening my eyes. Holding a hidden temptation. Move the root to the bathroom. Discovering the root is silly. But there is some basic evidence. This is you brushing your teeth. After washing your face, you will also set your teeth. Squeeze the towel into dirty pieces. Someone must have taught him. Then it should be fine to take a shower. I left people shining in the bathtub. It's easy to put his brain. It's too dirty. Emergency stop. Save it, and then touch it after washing. I packed another candy to feed the root. Coax her to wash herself. Wash the fragrance. Brother also rewards you with candy. Less than 10 minutes. The bathroom door opened. Wet. The root is sewn through naked. Wide shoulders and narrow waist. Long legs and buttocks. The proportions are amazing. I got a twitch in the corner of my eye. Take a deep breath. Even the 3 tones are empty. Just went over to check the car. People are a little white, but obviously not cleaned. No shampoo. You overestimated him. This guy probably had to brush his teeth. Wash your face, these basic plots. I coaxed people into the bathroom again, dumped in the bathtub, accept his fate, and help him wash the dishes. The root looked at me curiously. Rub and wash on him. Accidentally well behaved. The more I wash, the more extreme. This thing has been wandering. How can there be so many records? His hand touched his stomach back and forth. More ABS than me. No wonder it's so edible. What I got from my gym is really a loss. Washing and washing. The thing that shouldn't stand up. Suddenly trembling head. I looked at him in shock. How can I take a shower? The root is looking at me with dog eyes. Swallowed lipstick. Forget it. Don't care about fools. I opened this lightly. Try saying hi to him. Okay, I know you are happy to see your brother. Step back. Raise your face and make fun of the root. You persuade him. Let him be brought to justice. I took a picture of the root and snorted. Eyes light up. Stare at my hand. His half. Suddenly pulling my head down. Said in a hoarse voice. Ouch. I was scolded. What's that? Also gave him a thud. Root impatient humming. Burning breath. Hit him with heat. It's over, my hands are not clean. I pull my hand expressionlessly. Open snacks. Your root is lost. Give it to me. The roots are interleaved. I can only ask softly, helplessly. What a dog you are. Licking around. I can't help but scold at the root. Book pickup. The evening root is unwilling to go to bed. All sleeping by my bed. He was sound asleep. And I couldn't sleep. Standing on the balcony smoking before seeing the root. I didn't expect him to look like this. Roots are not inherently stupid. He got lost at the age of 5. His parents have been looking for him all their lives, even if they adopted me later. I didn't give up looking for a root. Mother dies in childbirth after his father passed away. I found the root alone for another 4 years. The mother said that the root will be clear when it starts. I like to read picture books early. Everything is learned as soon as you learn it. And the current root. Except for barking and raising people. Nothing. Act like a beast. I don't know what the root went through. To me, just inch by inch after touching him. Dust sadness. He must have suffered a lot. I puff out a puff of smoke. I'm a little blocked. Stupid like that. How hard it is to grow up alone. Turn around and wait. With a pair of bright eyes. Damn it, my scalp is tense. The hair is standing on end. I don't know when the root will wake up. Standing quietly behind me, after I played the piano. Pointing at him in shock and calling you a ghost. Walking didn't kill you. The root didn't listen to me at all. Staring at the cigarette between my fingers, eyes are very clear. Then he opened his mouth with lightning speed. Took the cigarette butt that was lit in my hand. I was dumbfounded. React. Anxious to pull his mouth. That's a fucking cigarette butt. You can't eat it. Spit it out. The root was burned and frowned. Still refuse. Let go. I broke his mouth hard. Take out the cigarette butt. Throw away the finger. And burn it in his mouth. Where is it burned? The wooden root is obediently open. Rolled my finger and licked it. Lick my fart, and lick it again. Maybe it tastes good. Hold my palm. Take another bite in my palm. Drool on my hand. I gave it a shake. Bite from the palm of my hand to the bone. Pull out your wet hands. A slap on the root. Are you a dog? Licking around. Don't feel dirty. Slap again, and then eat casually. Lao Tzu slapped you to death. The root is crooked. What the hell said so much? I heard the word dog. Just do it. You could still bite. Book pickup. The next morning. The root that is full and has nothing to do begins to cradle. Then act like a fucking husky. I can't take it anymore. Pull him back. Catch any TV show on the tablet and show it to him. The root is good. Holding a tablet. Watching TV without blinking. I'm sitting on a chair. Continue to deal with the backlog online because I'm too tired. I fell asleep while waiting for the mail. Not sleeping well. I vaguely feel itchy and painful in my chest. Dazed open eyes. Look in the opposite mirror. Handsome man sitting above the boss. Bathrobe wide open. There is a big furry head lying on the chest. Handsome man is me. Big head is the root to kneel between my legs. I haven't recovered from this shock. Come back to your senses in the cigarette scene. Sudden chest pain. He gasped for air. Hada. Just do it. You could still have. He glanced at it. It's all swollen. How long does it take? Root lips are radiant. Look at me and say. The sugar commissioner stared at my chest aggrieved. Some resentful reached out and dialed. It doesn't hurt, I'm right. I probably reacted. He didn't mean no sugar. I want to say it's not sweet because he hadn't eaten sweet before yesterday. So, I don't know. That taste is sweet. I told him it was sugar. So sugar is sweet. No sugar is no sweet. I looked at my chest. The poor little one who was tortured and swollen by the root. Pink soft. It does look a lot like the strawberry fudge for the root yesterday. This will be swollen and bright by the root. More like I closed my eyes. Mom gnashing teeth. That's not fucking sugar. Can this thing be sweet? Every moment of every day. Not only eat it, but also breakfast with 2 loaves of bread, lunch with 2 apples. I look empty. Messy room. The weather is good. I ran out of the door and came back. You really run away. I will serve you delicious food. As a result, he ran away when he was full. Namping Town is not big. The root is also easy to find. I found the root in a dilapidated factory building. He crouched in front of a tattered low bed. The old lady struggling to shove the broken bread onto the bed. The old lady's mouth is stuffed with pale face. Short and skinny. Lying peacefully and stiffly. Nothing happened. The root is very patient. Can't fit in. So, I made the bread smaller. Handed it over again and said that the old lady was still peaceful. The root is a little impatient. Staring at the old man's mouth and repeating. I go up there. Hold the hand of the root. Enough whispering about the root. Root. I look down. Whisper the root. He can't eat anymore. There are still 2 dirty steamed buns on the bedside. The house smells of decay. Probably the last time I left on the root. The old man in the bed is already dead. He will wake up. You go away. I looked at the root. Continue to work in vain for the dead old man. As if he thought he would wake up after eating something. Perhaps this is the first time the root has faced death head-on. The one who died was still the only person close to him. After the root was fooled by the traffickers. The dealer abandoned him. The small root has been wandering alone for 3 years. It was picked up by an old scavenger. From 10 to 25 years old. The only warmth the root gets. I never thought about it since this withered old man. The first lesson of the root turned out to be a farewell. I contacted the funeral home. Arrange for the burial of the elderly. When the body was carried out, the root suddenly pushed me away, beast like a chicken. 4 or 5 people couldn't stop. I roll up my sleeves, rush up and help press the root to the ground. Tie with rope. The root is like a trap beast. One bite on my arm. Fangs pierce the skin. No mercy at all. When I endured the pain to tie people up, squeeze his jaw. I'm going to sink his jaw. But the red eyes on the root, staring at me with hatred, lying silently tired and will smear on the face. It's dirty. I'm slightly sick. Forget it. He hurts more than me. Root to wipe the tears from his face. Crying so dirty. Like a beggar. The root is holding me back. I just sat on the ground and continued talking. When our mother left, I cry too. I cry cleaner than you. What if I'm your brother? Cry more than you can cry. Just cry. Come home with me when you're done crying. I rubbed the rout's head. Looking at the departing guard of honor, he said, "This is a sound-activated light. If you make a sound, the light will come on." So if you go to the toilet at night, you won't hit your head. Thanks for your hard work. I just... Did you hear something? You heard wrong. Here we go. I forcibly took the route of kneeling for 3 days at the moment, tied back to Shangjing. Since I buried his milk, the root looks like an enemy to me. I can't wait to bite me. A few strong men can't hold it down. The root annoys me. He refused to eat anything. I'm afraid he'll be hungry. After getting off the plane, I tied him to the hospital. Here comes an all-round big cop. When checking the mouth, I stood by to scare the road risk. I'm going to have the doctor pull out all your teeth. Save you from biting people every day. The root is starting to struggle like crazy. If it weren't for being turned to the left hand, I guess the doctor can't hold it either. The angry blue veins jumped. No gambling, no suffering and illness. I shut my mouth. The one who secretly rushed into the inside of the line smiled, did a tooth extraction, successfully scared the root away. I am tall and pure. The root is pressed to check the mouth. Jump off immediately. I looked at my white teeth in the mirror. Realize that you have been deceived. He turned to stare at me for a long time, shouted, "I hate you," and I laughed carelessly. I do like you. The root is correct. Don't open your eyes and lower your red ears. Duplicity and stupidity. I coaxed her to play without even thinking about it. Pulled his mouth. I frantically test her bottom line. Head down. Let me touch my head. The root is fiercely said not to touch. And I sighed. Sorry, that's fine. Then I can only touch other good children. The root is frozen. He quietly rubbed over and glanced at me. Head down and put your head up. I endured it and didn't understand, knowing what to do. The root rubbed its head against my shoulder. Cover your face and say no. I raised my lips. He invited me. The head clutching the root is banging wildly. The root is a mess of hair. Chin up and say, "Touch me, can't touch others." This guy is too cute.